Another All-Star game. Same thing. Every single All-Star game is the same exact thing. All offense. If it's close, they play a bunch of D, a little bit, not a bunch, a little bit of D in the fourth quarter. Uh, Kyrie Irving was the MVP. 31 points, 14 boards. Durant had 38. Blake Griffin had 38. They were both 4 points away from tying Will Chamberlain's all-time record for most points in an All-Star game. He had 42. Carmelo Anthony had 31 or no 30. He set a record for most threes in an All Star game with 8. Previous record was 7, and basically the same thing. It's just the same thing every single year. A lot of off. It's like an exciting slash boring game. A lot of dunks, a lot of offense, but it's basically just they're just standing around letting everyone letting each other score and stuff, which is okay, I guess. They don't want to get hurt, so it's not going to be like an ultra big time defensive game. Defense picked up in the fourth quarter because it was a little bit close. Final score was Eastern Conference 163, Western Conference 155. Uh, Pretty much a run of the mill All Star NBA All Star game. You know, not really too much exciting. I wanted to see Durant and LeBron go at it a little bit, and they really didn't go at it at all. Durant had 38 points, but like it was almost a quiet 38 points, if that's even possible, But I was expecting, somehow I was expecting a little more from him. I don't know, maybe that's probably just not even a very smart statement, but it just was a quiet 38 points. I wanted to see him break Wilt's record, even though it was looking like Blake Griffin was going to break Wilt's record, and Durant kind of snuck in there and also got 38 points though. Blake Griffin he killed in the first quarter. I think he had like 20 points in the first quarter and like insane amount of dunks. A lot of nice dunks, but it's not as exciting when there's no defense, and you know what I mean. It's just not as exciting. There's my ESPN update saying the East won or whatever, but it was your average NBA All Star game. I gotta watch it every year, but it's never nothing, crazy, nothing too entertaining. It's entertaining but boring. It's if that's possible. But 2014 New Orleans NBA All Star Game is in the books, and it's time to start the second half of this season. I'm glad for my boy Carmelo Anthony breaking that 3-point record of 8 3-pointers in the All Star Game. But hopefully my Knicks, I'm a big Knicks fan, so hopefully my Knicks could do something in the second half of the season and possibly squeak into the playoffs. But right now I doubt it. So 2014 All Star break all over. Same old, same old. No, nothing really new. Um, I think I might make another video on the dunk contest, which in my opinion was freaking horrendous. What a horrendous dunk contest that was. They need to change the format on that deal. That's ridiculous. It was like a team dunk contest, and then the dunker of the night, the dunker of the night, John Wall. John Wall had a nice dunk. Don't get me wrong. He had the Bullets mascot hold up the ball, and he jumped and did a reverse dunk. It was a nice dunk. Paul George had a nice 360 between the legs, crazy dunk. That was nice too. But it would have been nice to see them go at it in an actual dunk contest that was actually judged by the 50-point system that it always is, I actually watched the D-League dunk contest, and the D-League dunk contest was much better than the NBA dunk contest. And I didn't even really know anybody in the actual contest, but the dunks were nice, and it was the same kind of system that the NBA usually always uses. It's a shame because this year we had some good dunkers like John Wall and Paul George, some big names in the dunk contest, but they changed the whole format up. Like, what are you doing? To get the dunk contest back on track, I mean, it's not rocket science. Everybody knows you need to have the same normal format we have with the 50-point system, and you have to have big names. If you don't have big names, it's just not interesting. You can't have the 12th man at the end of the bench in the dunk contest who isn't even going to be in the league next year. That's just not exciting. It needs to get back to the days with like Vince Carter and of course like Michael Jordan, Julius Erving, and stuff like that. What really needs to happen? Paul George needs to come back. John Wall needs to come back. And hey, how about LeBron James gets in it? Up until now, there hasn't really been any big names in the dunk contest for him to enter. Okay, that's acceptable. But if big names start to get into this contest and he doesn't get into this contest, what does that really, that kind of says he's lacking a little bit of balls to fucking get into this dunk contest. Jordan, he won it twice. He lost once to Dominique Wilkins in a legendary showdown, So LeBron James needs to get in it. Durant needs to get in it. Blake Griffin, he needs to get in it. All these guys need to get in it for a couple of years and bring this thing back, because right now it's freaking horrible. The 2014 NBA dunk contest in New Orleans was total garbage. I think a lot of people would agree with me. The 3-point contest, it was your same old run of the mill 3-point contest. It's entertaining for me. It's not the most entertaining event of the weekend, but I like shooting the 3-pointer, and I think it's a big time incredible skill if you could shoot the 3-pointer with consistency. But yeah, it was all right. But the dunk contest needs to they need to revamp the dunk contest, get the big names back in there, and get it back to the old format. That format last night was total garbage. The NBA, I think, is getting a lot of backlash on social media. I was on Instagram last night checking out what people were saying, and everybody, 9 out of 10 people were saying it was horrible, and they didn't enjoy it at all. Nothing taken away from John Wall. That was an incredible dunk, but you can't have. They also had the fans dunk on, or vote on who was the dunker of the night. Like the dunker of, like, give me a break. There needs to be a slam dunk champion, not a dunker of the night because he did one nice dunk, which he did a few okay dunks or whatever, but it was just a total joke of a dunk contest. I wouldn't even call it a dunk contest. But that's basically my thoughts on the 2014 NBA All-Star Game and the 2014 NBA Dunk Contest in New Orleans. Overall, the weekend was entertaining, but overall entertaining weekend. But it's the same old, same old. Do something about the dunk contest. It's garbage. It's been garbage for so long. You need to do something. Just my thoughts on the subject. Till next.